I'm Fei Shen, Chief of Azure Cloud 4. We've been out of food for 3 days. My brothers are howling with hunger.
I'm so hungry.
I heard the heir apparent of Dingan Marquis Manor is marrying tonight. I wanted to steal some silver for our emergency. Who knew I'd slip and end up right in the bridal chamber? Ancestors bless me. I've fallen into a gold mine. Jackpot. The bride for the good luck marriage ran away. Good for her. If she hadn't run, I'd feel bad taking her wealth. A gentleman earns money honorably. But this girl loves money, so I'll claim this first.
The opening must hook the audience in 3 seconds. The male lead must be miserable. He must be handsome. Make it tough. Strong female lead, crazy, and funny.
The male lead. Must be miserable, must be handsome, must be difficult. Is this a male lead or an expensive appliance past its warranty?
You're the girl my mother found to ward off my bad luck?
Ward off bad luck? I'm a tough one. I only ward off poverty. The heir of the Marquis Manor actually looks this otherworldly.
I don't need a good luck marriage. Just leave.
Since I'm already here, leaving empty-handed goes against the code.
You can take whatever you want.
I originally wanted gold and silver, but now that I see you, I think having both you and the money is better.
How bold of you.
Why are you getting physical? I just want to take a beauty home. What's wrong with that?
Presumptuous. You dare touch me?
First time's awkward, second time's familiar. Bear with it. Heir apparent. You'll get used to it soon.
What is your name?
Husband, I don't hide who I am. Fei Shen.
You can't rush love. You have to make him talk, make him angry, and make him go outside. He's already been pushed out the door. Now let's see if the Marchioness dares to accept this. Daughter-in-law who fell from the sky?
Heir apparent. Why have you come out?
Oh no. My mission failed before it even began.
Cheney, you're actually willing to come out of your room. Good girl. You're a lucky charm for your husband. This marriage really worked.
This good luck marriage is ridiculous. I don't accept this union.
Cheney, you're finally talking to me.
If I say I'm a bandit here to steal wedding money, I'll probably be turned into a pincushion on the spot.
This is a token for the princess consort from our manor. You're our lucky star for getting Cheney out of his room.
Marchioness, this bracelet is quite heavy.
As long as you can make Cheney cheer up, you can have your pick of anything.
Don't worry, Marchioness. Since I married him, I'll do my duty. If he won't leave, I'll invite him out and get him on his feet.
You call that inviting?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. If you won't come out, I'll have to do it myself.
You think you can control me?
Husband, did you forget? I know a bit of martial arts. Managing you is just a piece of cake.
You.
Good. Excellent. Since Cheney was injured and lost the use of his legs, he was like a corpse. Now he's finally angry and talking.
Marchioness, she's crude. She kicked the door and pushed the heir apparent. She doesn't act like a decent lady at all.
You heard him. Even Uncle Zoe says you're out of line.
Rules are for outsiders. We're a legally married couple.
What a sharp tongue.
Starting tomorrow, for every day Cheney doesn't lock himself in his room, I'll give you 100 taels.
100 taels a day. That's 3,000 taels a month. I'm gonna be rich. Marchioness, I'll get it done.
100 a day, 3,000 a month. The Marquise's Manor is paying for a caregiver. Azure Cloud Fort is buying grain for next month. If the lead doesn't agree, her character will be ruined.
Oh no. The heir apparent is going to lock himself up again.
Hubby, where are you going?
He doesn't eat. He won't go out. He won't see anyone. He even attacks people with hidden weapons. A man like this, in modern times, we'd take him to a doctor first. Then a psychologist. You can't just let his partner deal with it. One wants to go back to his room, while the other doesn't want her 3,000 taels to slip away.
What's the conflict in the next episode?
Neither will back down.
Move.
No. Hubby, messing with my money is like killing my parents?
Quincy, since you've joined the Marquise's Manor, you must complete The wedding rituals. Cheney refused to see anyone. A rooster stood in for him at the wedding. If you take him to pay respects to the elders, I'll give you another 100 taels.
Don't worry, etiquette is vital. I'll wheel my husband over now.
I'm not going.
Hubby, you don't have a say in this. I'm the one in control of your wheelchair.
You.
Let's go get married.
Another 100 taels reward. I want to see which of you gives in first.
The heir apparent actually left the courtyard.
Cheney, I never thought I'd actually get to drink your wedding tea.
Offer it. 100 taels. You lift your hand, I get rich. She's happy, the manor is peaceful, and everyone wins.
In your dreams.
Good child.
The heir apparent has grown up.
Quincy Shen.
What do you want, hubby? Your wife is here.
Lord Marquis, did you see? Cheney has a family now. He married a very capable wife. This is your reward.
Thank you, Mother. Mother, you're so beautiful and kind. No wonder you raised such a handsome son.
Shut up.
Yes, hubby.
Now that the tea is served, go back and drink the nuptial wine. Drink together and share one heart.
I refuse.
Marchioness, the nuptial wine. Is there a reward for drinking that too?
Yes. Finish it, and I'll give you another 100 taels.
Great. Hubby, the night is long. Let's have a glass of the one heart wine.
Take it away.
Don't be so stingy. Just open your mouth, and I'll get 100 taels.
What does that have to do with me?
How is it unrelated? I am your good luck bride now. If the wife gets rich, the husband shares the benefit.
What do you want to do?
I'll use our mountain ways, specifically for those who won't talk.
Fei Shen. Ahem.
Hey, don't collapse. I haven't even warmed those 100 taels yet. You can't die.
Heir apparent. Princess consort. What are you doing?
It's nothing. The heir apparent is just shy. He got too excited after the wedding wine and slipped.
Ahem. Nonsense. Ahem.
Husband, don't air our dirty laundry. Keep talking, and I'll say you threw yourself at me.
I see. I won't disturb the heir apparent and princess consort anymore.
Well, did they drink the wedding wine?
They did. The heir apparent even got very close to the princess consort.
Good. Wonderful. The late Marquis can rest in peace. May we have a child soon.
Better show some romance soon. Don't keep the audience waiting.
Romance can come fast, but their feelings must be real. She has to stay for the money first. There are lives at stake behind that money. Only then will his character be solid.
Husband, I was wrong.
Don't call me husband.
Don't be mad, husband.
Try calling me that one more time.
Spare me, husband. Don't tell the Marchioness what just happened. I didn't mean it.
Why should I help you?
Because I'm poor. A whole family relies on me. You're so kind, husband. Just spare me this once. Husband, your ears are red.
Because you're annoying me.
For me?
Aren't you after money? This is enough for a lifetime. Take it. Leave the Marquis' manor. Don't bother me again.
Husband, you're so generous.
Stop calling me husband.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm leaving now. I won't disturb your peace. Heir apparent. This box is enough to support Azure Cloud Fort for a while. I'll find some more work. I can definitely support everyone in the fort. The future looks bright. Chief Shen.
Faye, where are you going so late?
Marchioness, I've come to say goodbye. The heir apparent gave me gold leaves to leave the manor. He gave me way too much. My family is poor. I really need this money.
I see. If you don't want to stay, I won't force you. The manor owes you for this marriage. It's only right you take some money home. Take this. A girl away from home needs something decent to keep on her.
Marchioness, you don't blame me for being greedy?
Everyone needs money. But since Cheney was injured in battle, he shut himself in a dark room, not talking, not seeing anyone, showing no emotion, like a stagnant pond. Since you arrived, he reacts and talks. He even stepped outside. He's the most alive. He's been in months. Faye, I'm grateful you're here, and I wish you a safe journey.
One-time pay isn't worth it. Gold runs out eventually. Staying at the Marquise's manor is fine. I can keep fleecing them anyway. The Marchioness is actually quite nice. Marchioness, I want to stay.
Quincy, since you're willing to stay, the manor should give you status. I'm curious, why did you suddenly agree to stay?
I can't take that box of gold leaves from the heir apparent.
Why?
A one-time payout isn't worth it. Besides, I'm not the type to take money for nothing. I take only as much as I earn. 100 taels a day. I think that's fair.
Take a look before you decide whether to sign.
Party B, Fei Shen will care for. Party A Cheney, Xiao, watch his meals and meds, give massages, and keep him out of the dark room. If he returns to the dark room, your pay is deducted. Marchioness, this clause hits him where it hurts. This really hits me where it hurts too. Party B shall not bully her husband. I'm just a lowly good luck bride. How would I dare bully my husband? I wouldn't dare even if I had 10 times the courage.
I know you're a good girl, but Cheney's temper. There will be times you can't stand it.
I get it. If it really comes to that, I'll try not to use my fists.
Just try your best.
Hey, definitely.
Here's an advance of 300 taels for your family. Since you have family waiting to be fed, take this and buy some grain first. Cheney hasn't eaten properly in a long time. We must feed him ginseng soup to keep him alive. I ask for nothing else. Just that he eats and gets some sun.
Leave it to me. In a month, I guarantee I'll give you back a healthy, spirited son who can eat and talk back. Go out and buy 1,000 pounds of grain for the fort. And buy a roast chicken to treat myself. But Cheney Xiao is naturally rebellious. The moment I go for food, he'll head back to the dark room. That'll cost me my monthly pay.
Princess Consort, what are you doing?
Setting a trap.
What kind of trap?
The dragnet of heaven and earth. Specially for rebellious husbands.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Quincy Shen.
Husband, where are you going? Husband, look at you. You look just like a mermaid caught by a fisherman.
Quincy Shen.
I'm here. Don't worry. I'll save you once I'm done laughing.
Save me now.
Okay. The mermaid is belly up. Saving you right now.
What do you take me for exactly?
As my husband, of course, and as my meal ticket.
Quincy Shen, put me down.
Eat first.
I said I'm not eating. Quincy Shen.
Feel what it's like for a fallen tiger to be bullied by a dog? Cheney Xiao. Hey, don't scare me. It was just a sip of soup. You can't die. How did that village doctor do first aid? Pat the chest, pinch the philtrum and give him air. No. If I keep hitting him, his ribs will break. Forgive me. I'm saving a life, not taking advantage of you. I wouldn't take advantage of you while you're dying. You're awake? Then why didn't you react just now? Were you taking advantage of me on purpose?
Quincy Shen, you were the one taking liberties with me!
Husband, have a conscience. I saved you.
Saving a life? Does it require getting that close?
How else could I give you air? Blowing air from 3 feet away?
Then why did you stick your tongue out?
Oh my god, what did I just do? To transfer the breath into your belly.
Take the money and leave the Marquise manor.
No way. I'm a person who respects contracts. I'm the official luck-bringing bride hired by the manor. You think you can just divorce me like that? Who's going to compensate the 100 taels a day the Marchioness pays me?
So Mother gave you money again. No wonder you won't leave.
Exactly. I'm paid to solve your problems. I'll take good care of you. Don't you worry.
This is how you take care of me?
Oh, right. The Marchioness ordered medicated food for you. I'll go get it. Wait a sec.
Pei Zhao.
Heir apparent.
From today on, keep a close eye on Quincy Shen, especially at night. Never let her get near me.
I will protect your purity with my life, heir apparent.
Husband, I'm back. Husband, the Marchioness told me to watch you finish this. Open up. Ah,
I'm not eating.
fine. Wow. The manor's kitchen is seriously impressive. This chicken is crispy outside and tender inside. Even the bones are so crisp they melt in your mouth.
It stinks.
Your mouth is the only tough thing about you.
Get that away.
This is a chicken leg? The best food on earth? You have no taste.
Is it really that good?
Tell you what. 1 bite of the medicated food for 1 bite of roast chicken. Such a supreme delicacy, you deserve it.
Deal.
Go ahead, my treat. Quick. Tell the Marchioness that the heir apparent had the chicken and medicine.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Getting my reward. Or, I'm working for nothing.
Money is all you think about.
Wrong, now I think about you too. Scared of bitterness? Keep a candy in your mouth.
Who's afraid of bitterness?
If you're not, throw it away then.
Heir apparent, this medicine affects your injuries. You need a medicinal bath tonight. If it hurts too much, I'll call the doctor.
No need. Guard the door. Don't let Quincy Shen in no matter what.
Don't worry, heir apparent. I won't leave my post. I'll definitely protect your purity.
Husband, I'm here to sleep with you.
Princess consort, please stay back.
Why are you stopping me?
Princess consort, the heir apparent is bathing. You're not allowed near him.
Did you hear that? Something's wrong with Cheney Xiao. Move. I'm going in to check.
No. I must protect the heir apparent's purity with my life.
Purity? At a time like this? If he's dead, can you offer his purity on the memorial altar?
I only follow the heir apparent's orders.
Marchioness, why are you here?
Princess consort.
Cheney Xiao.
Heir apparent, I failed you.
Like hell you did. Close the door.
Quin.C. Shen!
Why are you yelling? I'm saving you. You pulled me down. Don't say I'm taking liberties with you again.
Get out.
I'd love to leave. Let go first.
What's this?
A safety charm. It has my brother's name on it. Azure Cloud. Rising to the top. It's a great omen. It's very full.
Quinn. Sid.
Wait, misunderstanding. I didn't mean to touch you.
Get out.
I want to, but you just pulled me down. Be reasonable. You can't turn on me just because you're wet.
Shut up.
The first time was to save him. The second time was an accident. And the third time you still say you're not close. Even the audience is blushing for you.
Heir apparent, is your innocence still intact?
Pei Zhao, get in here and drag her out.
I can't come in. I mustn't offend the princess consort.
Husband, you shouldn't burn bridges like this. I just saved you. Besides, I'm the one being exploited. Why do you look like a victimized virtuous woman instead? Your legs hurt?
None of your business.
Still acting tough despite the pain?
You know medicine too? Didn't expect you to be so talented.
For someone like him, this isn't just flirting anymore. It's like the city gate. Has opened a crack. But if the elders saw this scene, it might be hard to explain.
Pei Zhao what happened to Cheney.
What's going on inside? Marchioness, the heir apparent. His innocence is in danger.
Judging by the noise, the Marchioness is about to misunderstand the rescue. Good luck to you both.
What? Quincy, Cheney, you two are.
Mother, it's not what you think.
Marchioness, I was saving him, not taking advantage.
I understand, I get it. No need to explain so clearly between husband and wife.
You don't understand.
He almost fell. I grabbed him, and we both fell.
So, Cheney actually pulled you?
Mother!
Let's go. We shouldn't disturb them.
Big brother, I heard your old injury flared up last night. I'm here to visit.
Oh, if you're visiting, why such a big gift?
Since you can't stand, you should use a decent wheelchair. It's gold-plated, to match your status as the heir of the Marquis Manor, so you don't embarrass the Marquis Manor outside.
Visiting is one thing. Such an unlucky gift. Pay my husband for the fright.
What silver?
Giving a wheelchair is just reminding him of his bad legs. That's so hurtful. Heartbreak is free, but shock costs extra.
Rustic and crude, obsessed with money. It fits you. A crippled heir and a country shrew. A perfect match.
Who did you call a cripple?
Why? Am I wrong? If Big Brother could stand, he wouldn't need this wheelchair. Quincy Shen, you dare destroy my things?
This gift is bad luck. I'll dismantle it so it doesn't offend my husband's eyes.
You're asking for it!
And this bone-strengthening wine? Since the second young master cares so much about bones, try it yourself. This wheelchair is too ugly for my husband. This wine is too strong. Better use it to wash your mouth.
Seize her! You dare hit me?
There was a mosquito.
Do you think I'm stupid?
A little.
What are you doing now?
Fright fee. Bringing so many people to scare my husband. You must pay up.
You're robbing me!
Fine. I'll tell everyone the young master of the second house was bullying the injured heir apparent, and I slapped him until he cried.
Who's crying?
Then pay to keep your dignity. Husband, from now on, whoever mocks your legs, I'll make them taste life in a wheelchair too.
Let go.
Husband, your ears are red. Are you moved?
I'm annoyed by you. Don't be happy too soon. The 3-month deadline is coming. Old Madam will soon make you yield the seal of the heir apparent.
I don't care about seals. All I know is Cheney Xiao is my husband now. Anyone who wants his things must get past me first.
Just you wait.
Don't let the door hit you. Next time you visit, bring a thicker wallet.
Princess Consort is wild, but she protects the heir apparent.
The second branch loves poking the heir apparent's wounds. They've met their match today.
Here.
I don't need your pity.
It's not pity, it's sharing the loot.
Sharing the loot?
I'll fight, you be the excuse. 50/50 split, fair?
Do you protect everyone like this?
You're my husband and my meal ticket. Who else would I protect?
Get down.
I won this bed fairly. Why can't I sleep on it?
This is my bed.
It's mine now too. Husband, couples are birds meant to share the same bed.
Where did you get that nonsense?
How about you sleep here? I don't mind.
Who wants to sleep with you?
Fine then. The wheelchair is quite wide too.
Fei Shen.
I'm here. Every shout counts. As a word. Husband, I'll collect the reward from the Marchioness tomorrow morning. Who dares bully my meal ticket?
Fei Shen, get down.
Playing along costs extra.
You're molesting your helpless, paralyzed husband at night. You should pay me. Either pay up, or I'll call Mother to judge.
Don't slander me. No kiss this time, so I'm not being fresh, right? Go to sleep early, husband. I'll sleep on the daybed.
Fei Shen, I'm thirsty. I want water. Change the incense. I want candied fruit too. You're sleeping quite soundly. Pays how?
Heir apparent? Your orders?
Push me to the secret room.
But if you go in, the princess consort will lose money.
Who dares take my money?
I'm going to the secret room.
Stop shouting and go to sleep. If you try to go back, I'll shut you up again.
Fei Shen.
Shouting won't help. Life is short, but losing money is serious. Sleep is more important.
I didn't see anything.
Husband, you're awake. I've prepared a surprise for you.
Fei Shen.
I knew you wouldn't behave. I knew you'd want to crawl back in. I just renovated the dark room.
Heir apparent. I couldn't stop her.
It's a sunroom now. You like peace and quiet? I kept it quiet. Plus, free sunshine. What a deal.
You're totally out of control.
I'm solving the problem at the root.
What's going on here?
Mother. She tore down my room.
Well done. Why didn't I think of that? Good girl. Here's 100 taels for you.
I'm not going out.
What? Too slow. Got it. Off you go.
Princess consort, slow down.
Heir apparent. Old madam wants to see you. Heir apparent. Old madam orders. Time's up. Hand over the seal of the heir apparent.
What seal? A love token? For me?
No manners. Why is a commoner meddling in manor affairs?
If my title is illegitimate, why did you marry me into the family?
Old madam summoned the heir apparent. Not you.
What a coincidence. I'm the heir apparent's darling. He can't live without me. He goes wherever I go.
She's right.
If the heir apparent won't hand over the seal, have the guards take it.
Husband, stay back. Don't let the dust get on you. You can mess with me, but you can't mess with my husband.
Rebellious. Simply rebellious.
With the princess consort's skills, I feel redundant.
Forget it.
Forget what?
The Marquis Manor won't want a crippled heir apparent. It's time to settle this once and for all.
Fei Shen, why are you at the Marquis Manor?
Scholar Lu, new look. Remember the money you owe me?
Brother Zion, do you know her?
More than just acquaintances. She saved me when I was in trouble back then. I just didn't expect her to climb into the Marquis Manor now. To be a good luck bride for a disabled heir apparent.
Zion Lu, your mouth's gotten tougher, but you haven't paid back a cent.
Quincy, you were crude back then, but at least you had some loyalty. Now for wealth. You even dared to fake your identity.
Faking her identity?
Old madam, she's no farm girl from Shen Village. She's the chief of Azure Cloud Fort, the bandit chief Quincy Shen.
Grandmother, you heard? A bandit like her. She doesn't deserve to be princess consort.
So vulgar and rude. So she's a bandit.
You dare hit me?
Insulting your creditor while in debt? A slap is letting you off easy.
Quincy Shen, how dare you? Brother Zion is a newly appointed Tanhua. How dare you lay a hand on him?
You bandit! Truly arrogant.
Stop acting all high and mighty. I was the one who saved you when your bags were stolen. When you had no money for the exams, I was the one who lent it to you. You kept saying you'd marry me once you passed the exams. Now that you're a Tanhua and found a better life, you're stepping on me? Zion Lu, your studies are good, but you've become quite thick-skinned.
You're just a bandit girl, full of foul language. How could you be worthy of the Marquis's manor?
My wife is not for you to judge. Quincy Shen, I know who you are. I know you stayed from the start for the money. But as long as you're my wife, I won't let anyone belittle you.
Mother, you heard too. A bandit sneaked in for money. Cheney's been fooled by her. He's not fit to hold the seal of the heir apparent.
Cheney, the 3-month deadline is up. Hand over the seal of the heir apparent.
Here, husband, eat something first. Arguing makes you hot-headed. Cool down first.
You think now's the time to eat?
Talking to trash is tiring. I'm hungry. Later we'll eat some pig, sheep, and cow brains. To fix yours.
No need.
Then have some watermelon. It's sweet and cools you down.
Cheney is eating? Since he was injured in battle, I've almost never seen him eat in public. Despite the pressure, he took Faye's watermelon. Remind me later to reward the princess consort.
Want some water? Chrysanthemum tea. It's cooling. I have some ready.
what you eat and play. Hand over the seal.
A crippled heir bewitched by a bandit? Where's the dignity if he keeps the seal?
Does this seal look good?
It does. It looks expensive. Like it could be sold for a lot of money.
Since you like it, my wife can have it to play with.
This is ridiculous. How can the seal of the heir apparent be given to a bandit woman as a toy?
Give the seal back! That's not yours! Fei Shen.
Second brother.
My husband gave this to me. Whoever takes it is a thief. Such a grand manner. Yet a thief appears?
How dare you?
I've been bold more than once or twice. Husband, you smiled.
You saw wrong.
Enough, Cheney. How long are you going to be so willful?
I'm not returning the seal of the heir apparent for now.
Reason?
My wife likes it.
Husband. That reason is unreasonable, but I like it.
Let's go.
Time to head back. Second young master. Don't block us. Wheelchairs have no eyes. No payout if it hits you.
Fei Shen. Just you wait.
Everyone, leave. Arya, stay. That Fei Shen cannot stay by Cheney's side anymore.
Mother, Fei, might be a bit wild, but she's brought life back to Cheney.
A bandit with a past. She hit someone and stole the seal. Such a woman will only bring trouble to Cheney. I care about him too. That's exactly why he can't be led around by a girl from a stronghold. Go tell her. From tomorrow, you don't need to care for Cheney.
Mother.
Just do it.
Husband, can we really not sell this?
No.
What a pity. It's so valuable, but I can't even cash it in.
Sell it. And the Marquis Manor will hunt you down.
Never mind then.
Princess Consort, here's 3,000 taels. Pay. The Martian has sent word that, from tomorrow, you don't need to look after the heir apparent.
Husband, I'm being kicked out of the manor.
Don't you love money the most? 3,000 taels is a lot.
That's a lot. The manor is generous even when kicking people out?
So you only care about the allowance you haven't received?
Of course. Who's going to miss you? This bad-tempered husband with a bum leg.
Can't let go of it?
Too expensive. My brothers might melt it for rice. I can't afford to be hunted by the manor.
Fei, I failed you. Old Madam gave the order. I can't protect you.
Don't say that. Too many rules here. The food isn't as good as the forts anyway.
If you need anything, just send someone for it.
Then can I need more allowance? Here, back to you. It's too expensive. I'm afraid I won't be able to sleep holding it.
You sure gave it back quickly.
Fort people walk fast. Get food or go hungry. I'm leaving. Take good care of yourself.
Cheney, Xiao, you ask her to stay. Aren't you usually so sharp-tongued? Why is your mouth sealed by the second branch at such a critical moment? True? Someone who thinks he's a burden, how could he dare to ask someone to stay? Those 3,000 taels he gave her, it wasn't because he thought she was only worth money, but because he felt money. Money was more useful than he was? The other one isn't much better. She got the money, but she keeps saying she only loves money. Seriously, you two are in love. Are you just not allowed to speak your minds? Your chief is back! But the gold, silver, and your bandit queen's groom. None of them returned with me.
Chief, where's the gold and silver? Where's the stronghold husband?
No gold and no silver. Only some snacks and a lot of frustration.
Is the Marquis Manor that poor?
They aren't poor. I was kicked out too fast.
Who kicked you out? Didn't your husband stop them?
Cheney Xiao is boring and cold. Like people owe him gold.
You say he's boring, but you call him my husband.
When did I say my husband?
Just now.
Tell me, what does the heir apparent look like? How's his build? That medicinal bath. How much did you see?
Yana Liu, you're a girl. Aren't you ashamed?
You're a girl and you saw it. Why can't I ask?
I didn't see that much. His face is quite handsome. His nose is high. His eyes are cold. His back is straight even when sitting. As for his chest, it's fairly firm.
Ooh. You weren't after money. You left your heart at the Marquis Manor.
I only love silver. If you talk more nonsense, I'll hang you from the fort gate.
The chief is embarrassed.
I'm not missing him. I'm just upset about the monthly allowance I didn't finish collecting.
Cheney, eat a little.
I'm not hungry.
That couch.
Don't touch it.
Heir apparent. The old madam sent for the seal again. The second branch is spreading rumors. They say you can't even keep a bandit woman.
Let them talk.
Also, Azure Cloud Fort has run out of grain again.
Prepare the carriage.
Where is the heir apparent going?
Fei Shen's contract is not yet finished. If the manor wants accountability, we must bring her back.
Just to hold her accountable?
Do you have an issue?
I wouldn't dare. I'll prepare the carriage right away.
Selling sand as rice to refugees. This business of yours is wicked to the core.
Chief, have mercy!
Mercy's fine. Pay with grain. Pay with money. And compensate for my emotional distress. With the heir apparent's grand arrival, are you here to catch bandits or buy rice?
Fei Shen, the contract isn't over. Why did you run?
The stronghold husband has come chasing after her.
Shut up.
You seem to be living freely at the fort.
Of course, the food is good and people aren't stingy.
What about your contract with the Marquise's manor?
You didn't come to demand a penalty fee, did you?
Let's talk in the carriage.
Let's talk then. But first, I have no money, and my life is expensive too. How much is the penalty? I won't pay if it's too high.
It's not a penalty fee. The old contract of the Marquise manor is cleared. I'm making a new contract to hire you to come back and continue taking care of me.
Hire me?
At double the monthly allowance my mother gave you.
A high salary is fine. My conditions: meal subsidies, night guard fees and bath accident fees cost extra.
And damages for being called a brat.
Right, and this. There are many insults in the Marquise manor, so I'll charge per time.
Insatiable.
A hard-to-please husband like you should be charged a high price. You need coaxing for food and meds. And you hide in the dark. Charging too little would fail my ancestors.
Who's your husband?
You wrote it yourself. The luck-bringing bride. It's in black and white. You can't deny it.
Chief, write down that you can't dock my monthly pay at will.
This rule must be added. You dock my pay all the time. It drains my energy.
Fine.
Fei Shen cannot leave without permission. You're holding me hostage.
You have a history of running off.
Then I'll add one too. Jenny Xiao cannot kick me out without cause.
You're afraid of being kicked out?
I'm afraid of losing my monthly pay.
Sign.
Pleasure doing business. My husband and benefactor.
Back to the manor.
What's the rush? I need to pack some local goods. Since I'm returning with a high salary, I need to show some class. Let's be clear, I'm not staying for you. I'm staying for the high pay.
Nobody asked you.
The food and beds at the Marquise's manor are just average. You're just slightly better looking.
Just slightly?
It's worth quite a bit though. Husband, worried I'll fall?
I'm afraid you'll break the luggage.
Being stubborn is free, but exhausting.
Faye, rest now. I must speak with Cheney. Since old madam already dislikes her, bringing her back now, she'll only suffer in the manor's power struggles.
I invited her back. All consequences I will bear.
Cheney.
Marchioness, I'm not afraid of mistreatment. I'm only afraid of not being paid.
You were eavesdropping?
I provide personal care, so my ears are personal too.
Oh, you?
Heir apparent, princess consort, the old madam, wants to see you.
Why see me?
Old madam asks why the princess consort should be allowed in the manor again.
Husband, does for the high pay count?
Because of me. Let's go. First, change into something more comfortable.
Big brother, today is the ladies' banquet. Dress more properly. It's for your own good, sister-in-law.
These clothes are proper, but they're killing me.
Can't even wear ladies' clothes? You really are special.
Special? Expensive. In the way.
Since you're back, you should show everyone your talents. How about some calligraphy?
Sure. I'll show you some bandit-style calligraphy.
This ink shadow is so majestic. It looks alive.
It's just brute force.
Strength is a talent too. Why don't you try some brute force then?
Then play the zither, sister-in-law.
I can't.
It's fine if you can't. Just pluck it a few times.
I can't play the zither, but if I could, it would be quite a talent.
You're being ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. But not bad to watch.
Janie, I heard you finally agreed to marry. And to someone who could tear the roof down.
Who are you? Here to steal my man?
Fei Shen.
Steal him? Interesting. I'm Lance Sher, your husband's old friend.
Stay back. Do you want to be a close friend too?
Cheney and I used to share a bed and drinks. Our bond is deep indeed.
Husband, how much innocence do you have left?
Len C. Shut up.
Oh, you're blushing? Cheney, your wife is amazing.
Even if I'm great, I'm not yours.
She doesn't belong to anyone.
You've got that wrong. I belong to my salary. What are you laughing at? I'm laughing at getting paid to watch this show.
Cheney, you're different with her.
She's much noisier than others.
If you really care, don't always push her away with a cold face. She looks carefree, but it doesn't mean she isn't hurting. Princess Consort, I heard your medicinal bath treatments are quite professional.
Lancy, do you want me to throw you out?
Cheney, your wife is so fierce.
She is my wife. Don't bully her.
This is Winnie Sue. She was once your betrothed. She is well-mannered and knows medicine.
Brother Cheney, it's been a long time. I heard your old injury flared up. I've been so worried. You used to hate bitter medicine. Can you handle the taste now?
I can handle it. I have candied fruits.
You must be Miss Shen.
Madam Shen became one by accident.
I'm just worried about Brother Cheney. He used to like peace and quiet, not noise.
If you know him so well, why didn't you drag him out of the dark hall for 3 months?
It wasn't my place.
What a coincidence. It wasn't my place either. I just fell into the room and accidentally became his wife.
You're quite accidental.
Shut up. Don't bring up the past.
Since I'm here, I should brew the medicine for Brother Cheney myself.
Don't trouble yourself, Miss Sue. Only I know how bitter my husband's medicine is.
Does Miss Shen know medicine?
No, but I know if he'll curse after drinking it. A mild curse means the medicine is just right. A loud curse means it's too bitter. I'm used to doing this chore for money. If you want to help, Miss Sue, go to the kitchen and check the sweets.
Blood circulating medicine shouldn't be too strong. Mild is best.
I just know if the medicine is bitter, you add sweets.
Medicine isn't sugar water. You can't be reckless.
It's only medicine if you can drink it. Otherwise, it's torture. You noble ladies speak softly, but your medicine is harsh. Wait.
What's wrong?
The smell is different. It's stronger than yesterday.
The prescription changed, so the taste naturally did too.
Good medicine shouldn't be wasted. Since Miss Sue knows so much, why don't you take a sip first?
This is for Brother Cheney. How could I drink it?
This medicine's effect is too strong. The heir apparent's injury is unstable. Taking this could trigger leg pain.
Perhaps a maid made a mistake. I had no idea.
What a convenient mistake to make. Targeting my husband's leg pain.
Brother Cheney, I just wanted to take care of you.
No need. From now on, only she touches my medicine.
It's my job. Since it's a high-paying job, of course I'll do it.
High-paying.
Chief, this manor is so grand. You could scrape gold off the pillars.
Keep it down. Don't embarrass me.
So this is the Lane Prince?
He looks quite valuable.
Chief, this stronghold husband is indeed worth a lot.
He's the heir apparent. Keep talking and you'll skip dinner.
So you've always seen me as your stronghold husband.
A misunderstanding husband. All of it.
You used to want to carry me back to the fort.
That was then. Now the manor pays well, so I'm just boarding here for now.
Boarding?
Good food, housing, and sunbathing. Isn't this better than the stronghold pigpen? I mean, the guest rooms?
Heir apparent. Our stronghold sons-in-law have 3 rules. Cherish your wife. I'll pay you. Don't just dock my pay. How many of these apply to you?
Who's the stronghold's son-in-law?
Those 3 points are good, especially the third one.
The chief eats a lot, has a short temper, and hits hard. Can you take it?
I've already taken a lot.
Husband, speak with a conscience. I'm very gentle now.
The stone bench thinks so too.
The chief says she loves money, but she misses you every day, even over sweets and meds. She even missed you while cursing people.
She was missing her allowance.
Well, she wasn't holding her allowance while staring at the Marquise's manor.
Stop. The manor's garden isn't a training ground.
Don't worry, Nanny. We aren't cutting flowers, just the wind.
Send these people of yours away immediately.
Old madam, they haven't stolen anything. They're even helping out. They're much better than those freeloaders in the second branch.
Bandits are just bandits, vulgar and unruly, yet you dare compare yourselves to us?
Miss Xiao thinks we're vulgar? Come, I'll teach you the Stronghold's toast. Once we drink, we're friends.
Who wants to drink with you?
Don't be shy. Rules are all learned NETT2.
Husband, do you think it's noisy too?
It's noisy.
If it's too noisy, I'll have them practice less. Just don't dock my pay.
Go arrange some spacious guest rooms. For the girls from the Stronghold. Unless you want the flowers to stay there.
Husband, are you sending them away because they're too noisy?
They're your people. Don't let them ruin the manor's floors.
Here she comes. The ex-girlfriend character enters, according to the cliche, the heroine should misunderstand, and the hero stays silent. They would have a cold war for at least 3 episodes.
Don't trouble yourself, Miss Sue. Only I know how bitter my husband's medicine is.
Sorry, I forgot. Chief Shin never overthinks things. She gets jealous on the spot and protects her own, right? Then she's not afraid of Winnie Sue's beauty, nor of her own low background. What she's really afraid of is that there was once a part of Chaney Xiao's life that she wasn't a part of.
She is my wife. Don't bully her.
This time, he stood up for her and secured her place, but in the Marquise's manner, securing a place isn't enough. Everyone outside is waiting to see the lame prince and his bandit wife become a laughingstock.
An invitation to the spring hunt. All the nobles in the capital will be there. Old Madam says Chaney should show his face.
Next step, venturing out to meet people. As for whether Chief Shin wants to go, don't talk about dignity. Talk about the prize first.
Stop! The manor's garden is not a training ground.
Don't worry, Nanny. We aren't cutting flowers, just the wind.
An invitation to the spring hunt. All the nobles in the capital will be there. Old Madam says Chaney should show his face.
I'm not going.
Is there a prize for the spring hunt?
First place gets a fine horse and 100 gold pieces.
We're going.
Who said you could answer for me?
100 gold taels were promised, husband. No risk, no reward.
My legs are useless. I'll just be a joke if I go.
Who says a wheelchair can't win? You have the vision, the brains, and the aim. I can be your legs.
Do you know what you're saying?
I do. Tomorrow, you win, and I'll push. And if anyone laughs, I'll beat them up.
Heir apparent. Is this even a wheelchair anymore?
The capital's first chariot, Chaney. You're in luck.
Childish.
Husband, try these controls. Left to fire arrows, right to brake. Don't touch that one in the middle. It'll release ash if you touch it.
Why is there ash?
Blind them if you're losing, then run.
Clever.
Are you going to the spring hunt? Or to a robbery?
It's all the same. Both are for the prizes. If anyone dares to mock you tomorrow, I'll show them how to win while sitting down.
Big brother, even with lame legs, you're here for the spring hunt? Expecting rabbits to just crash into your wheelchair?
If one does, it's a catch for you, heir apparent.
I don't know about rabbits, but some loudmouths should definitely crash into a tree. I'm teaming up with my husband.
Are you crazy? So what if he's in a wheelchair?
With a sharp brain, you can win sitting down. Standing up might not even help you.
She actually believes I can win. 30 steps to the front left. Wind from the east, prey going west.
Got it. Sit tight, husband. I'll lend you my legs today. Here we go. Use the momentum to go uphill.
Target on the top right.
Shoot. Husband, you're amazing.
Let go. There are people around.
We have to celebrate since we won. Who cares if people are watching?
Her smile. is more dazzling than the prize.
Miss Shen, can we have a private word? I want to talk about Brother Cheney.
Talk about him, but don't talk about money.
Brother Cheney used to care most about rules and social status. You're from different worlds after all.
He's handsome and expensive. I agree, but social status makes me sleepy.
I'm just afraid this is a whim and you'll hurt him later. He wasn't like this before.
Then keep being afraid. I'm going to the feast. No time for riddles on an empty stomach.
Help. Miss Shen pushed me.
Fei Shen! Jealous of Sister Sue? Save her.
What a show. She knows I'm too lazy to explain, but if she drowns, people will blame my husband again.
What are you doing?
Spit it out. Raising fish in your stomach?
You're clearly trying to humiliate her.
If I wanted to humiliate her, I'd have let her soak longer.
Are you cold?
I'm a bandit chief. Lake water is nothing. I even caught fish in the river during winter.
Be quiet.
Big brother, she's the one who pushed Sister Sue.
I believe her.
He believes me without even asking?
I believe her.
Brother Cheney. I was just so scared. Maybe I saw it wrong.
You're good at picking people to blame even when you see it wrong. Forget it, he believes me anyway. If I keep arguing, it'll just look like I'm the bully. The clothes are expensive. Don't dock my pay if they're ruined.
I won't.
The sun must have risen from the west today.
Boiled ginger soup.
I won't drink it. It's like fire.
Bandit chief afraid of ginger soup?
The world is dangerous, but ginger soup is worse.
Hold this in your mouth.
My husband is quite thoughtful today.
I think so too.
Are you that free?
I'm not free. I'll disappear right now.
Why did you believe me today?
If you really wanted to hurt someone, you wouldn't choose such a tedious method.
So in your mind, I just hurt people directly?
You've always been direct when you hit people.
That's true.
Something happened at the fort.
It's for you. A letter from the old leader and of lost and of love and set. You were an abandoned baby found 20 years ago. This jade pendant was with you back then.
Fort brothers are enough. Parents don't feed me.
Chief.
Don't look so miserable. I eat and sleep well. Growing up without parents didn't stunt my growth.
Pei Zhao. Ask Lian Xie to investigate this jade pendant.
You want to investigate me?
Investigate the jade pendant.
Are you ashamed of my bandit background? Finding me a family to save the manor's face?
Don't you want to know why you were abandoned?
No.
Really?
I don't. If biological parents were useful, I wouldn't have been left on a mountain road. Investigate all you want. Just don't sell me for reward. I don't want to know. What would I do with that information? They didn't want me back then. Even if they claim me now, will it stop the pain?
Fei Shen.
I'm sleeping.
No matter what we find, you are still Fei Shen. Whether as the chief of Azure Cloud Fort, princess consort or not, a jade won't change you.
Who needs your comfort?
My mistake for speaking up.
But I still want to know why they didn't want me back then.
The old jade pendant Lance C. brought certainly belongs to our Duke's manor, so alike. It's uncanny. Your eyes and brows look exactly like mine when I was young.
Madam, did you bring a gift before claiming me?
Yes, I'll give you everything. Mother owes you too much.
So this is a real mother. Why does her crying make me feel so uneasy holding this money?
Bandit to Duke's daughter? Quite the social climber.
I'll teach you to climb roofs. Don't cry if you fall.
Child, come back to the Duke's manor with us. Return to your roots, and let us make up for those lost years.
My contract isn't up. I can't just leave.
It's up to you to stay or go.
He's not even stopping me. Since he's not stopping me, why do I feel a bit nervous? I'll go check it out then, but I have a condition.
Tell me, anything you want.
He comes with me.
Me?
Claiming family is a big deal. I'll get cheated if I'm alone. You're sharp-tongued, perfect for backing me up.
That makes sense.
Fine. Whatever you say.
Then let's go.
A lady must sit straight and walk steady. Don't show your teeth when you smile.
Even when eating meat?
You must dine gracefully.
She'll be out in the capital. She shouldn't be mocked.
She has already suffered so much. Why pressure her as soon as she returns?
She doesn't look like a duke's daughter at all.
I don't. I'm a bandit chief. These clothes feel like ropes, and these rules like a cage. If I'd known this was so tiring, I'd have asked for double the gift.
If the Shens are taking back Fei Shen, they shouldn't try to change her into someone else. There are many noble ladies in the capital, but there's only one Fei Shen.
Those words are quite valuable, husband.
No charge for that.
Then they're even more precious.
The Duke's Manor's roofs are yours to manage too.
How strong is it? What if I fall into another bedroom?
You want to fall again?
I don't fit here. Small steps, smiles, and bites. At the fort, we shout, "Here!" A word might break teacups.
Then go back where you belong.
Where is that?
Wherever you want to be is where you belong.
I seem to be more and more reluctant to leave him.
Chief, something's wrong. Soldiers are coming. They say we're gathering as bandits and want to wipe out Azure Cloud Fort.
Get horses. I'm going back.
Fei Shen, you just returned to your family, getting involved with bandits now.
Azure Cloud Fort raised me. Can a reputation feed me or shield me from a blade?
I'm not stopping you. I'm afraid you'll be targeted.
I know they mean well, but if Azure Cloud Fort is gone, what roots do I have left?
Pei Zhao, get the carriage ready.
Yes, sir.
You're the heir apparent. Why get involved with bandits?
Fei Shen's business is my business.
Husband, words are expensive, no discounts.
No jokes. Let's go.
So it's the second branch stirring up trouble to cut off my retreat. They're really trying hard.
Chief, do we fight?
She loves money. Because the people in the fort depend on her to eat. She's a fighter. Because some truths, you have to stand up for people to listen.
Don't fight. It'll confirm the charges against the fort.
We just watched them tear down our fort.
They want a crime, so we'll give them evidence that Azure Cloud Fort isn't a bandit den.
But they might not listen.
People will listen. If soldiers use force, they're wrong.
He's right. Fighting won't clear our name. Bring the ledgers. Ask the villagers who we saved. Let them tell the truth.
Understood.
Official business. Everyone step back.
Sir, the fort saved us with food. They aren't bandits.
Chief Shen took medicine from corrupt merchants to save my child.
Robbing is still robbing. Don't speak too soon.
You're quite honest.
Honesty isn't worth much, but it's a lifesaver. The handwriting is ugly, but the accounts are real.
You call this a ledger?
If you think it's ugly, rewrite it, but open your eyes and look at the numbers.
Azure Cloud Fort only robs corrupt merchants who exploit people. Investigate those colluding with merchants.
Merchant banknotes link to the second branch's shops. If you gentlemen want to wipe them out, you should investigate the mastermind first.
Let's put this on hold. We'll discuss this after we return to the city and investigate.
Son-in-law! Son-in-law! Son-in-law!
Son-in-law is amazing.
Shut up. Haha. It's what people want. Don't be shy.
You're joining in the nonsense too?
Today you cleared Azure Cloud Fort's name. From today on, you're half a member of Azure Cloud Fort. This is the best wine in the fort. Take a sip to mark your entry.
Only half?
The stronghold leader has the final say. Half is fine then.
Good, good.
Why are you holding red clothes?
A wedding in the fort. Our son-in-law has joined us. The manor wedding doesn't count. We need our traditions.
Who said? We already had the ceremony.
Chief married without wedding wine? That's against rules.
No need. She's more at ease here than in the Marquis' manor. So red clothes can look so vibrant on someone.
These people are crazy. Husband, don't take them seriously.
You don't want to?
Depends on gift money if I'm willing.
I have it. I'll give it to you when we return.
Then we can take it more seriously.
A toast! Now the groom kisses the bride.
Kiss her.
What kiss? Since when does a fort have this rule?
Just added it.
Son-in-law knows what to do.
The heir apparent's purity. Forget it. He's lost his cool.
I'll charge you for tidying up this red cloth too.
Put it on my tab.
Husband, did you hear that? You have a chance to stand up.
No need to discuss it further.
Why?
The drama is called The Lame Prince Stands Up. It's episode 44 and you still won't let anyone treat you? If the platform pushes for a faster pace, I have to take the heat for you first.
That day, Jenny Xiao was wounded in battle. His old guards died protecting him during the escape. Since then, he's been depressed. He thinks he doesn't deserve to recover, that he can never be who he was.
EP 45, epic moment, must stand up. I almost treated him as just a plot requirement. Whether his legs can stand, that's medical. Whether he dares to move forward is about how he faces the dead. I can't just rush him. For the sake of a plot twist, can't rely on her motivational talk to heal his trauma.
Stand up, it's not betraying them. It's carrying their lives forward.
She didn't say she understood him fully, because she truly doesn't know the battlefield. She just shared her experience losing brothers in the fort. The pain can stay, but you can't let it kill you forever.
Can't you just be quiet?
Yes, but I don't like it when you bottle things up.
That's her. She looks impatient, yet she's the one willing to stop before a real wound. To take it slow. Take your time. For this part, no rush.
Feelings aren't gone. Blocked meridians. Deep trauma. There's still a chance for the legs.
A chance to stand up?
If fixed, he stands. If not, he sits. Listen to it all.
He can stand. Hubby, you have a chance.
No need to discuss this.
Why? Isn't it good to recover?
My legs. I know them best.
He's not afraid to fail, he's afraid to succeed. But why would anyone be afraid to stand?
Cheney Xiao was injured. His men died for his escape. Since then, he's been depressed, thinking he doesn't deserve to recover or be his old self again.
See that? Third lost a finger, fifth almost died. They're still training.
They're different from me.
How? You feel guilty for being alive. Survivors shouldn't feel ashamed. They should live for those who didn't. Standing up isn't betrayal. It's their legacy.
What do you know?
I don't know the battlefield, but I know the fort. People died for me too. I hated myself. The leader said dying is a loss, but starving is worse.
Fei Shen.
Fine, no treatment. I'll charge the prescription to your tab. Pay me back with interest when you're ready.
You're quite the bookkeeper.
Of course. Gratitude is a debt too. Just more expensive.
I said no need.
I know. I need to make money for the medicine.
What are you up to now?
Rehab game. Lift a leg. Oh, one tail. 10 clenches. We'll pay for a meal. Wiggle a toe. That's a bonus.
Are you treating me or robbing me?
Pretty much the same. I'm getting paid either way. Tell me if it hurts. Don't push too hard. You can yell at me. I'm thick-skinned anyway.
At least you're self-aware.
Good insults. Your breathing is steady now. Keep going.
Enough.
Break. Pain is just pain. It's not a loss. Yell at me. Then one more rep. Insults earn coppers.
Can't you just be quiet?
I don't like how you bottle everything up. It's not that he won't stand. Every move is like pulling a blade from an old battlefield. Can't push him too hard.
One more time.
Sure, husband. You're so generous. Our accounts are open today. He moved. The son-in-law can move.
Fei Shen, come back.
He moved.
Brother Cheney, old madam is worried about your legs. The stronghold is crude, and the medicine is subpar. Return to the Marquise's manor for proper care.
Crude fort? Miss Sue, this ground saved Cheney's legs. Mind your tongue.
I'm staying at Azure Cloud Fort for now.
Miss Shen knows nothing of medicine. It's a grave sin if she ruins your legs. Brother Cheney, don't gamble your whole life on a grudge.
I'm not afraid of being called crude, but ignorant. I don't want Cheney Xiao to miss his chance.
This capital doctor's prescription is safer. If Miss Shen truly cares for him, she should listen to a professional.
The scent isn't right.
Different herbs, different smells.
Granny, smell this?
There's an herb in here that clashes with my prescription. Your legs will hurt or be useless for 2 weeks.
Maybe the doctor's formula is just different.
You didn't know? Yet you called it a grave sin.
Winnie Sue, if you use my legs to scheme against Fei Shen again, you'll never step foot in the heir's courtyard again.
Brother Cheney, you doubt me because of her?
You gave me a reason to doubt.
She trusts me and protects me, but I can't let anything happen to his legs. As for Winnie Sue, I'll remember this. In that case, we return to the manor tomorrow.
Touch the son-in-law and answer to us.
Take it down a notch. This is the Marquise's manor, not a highway robbery. Got it.
Civilized escort.
Make sure your diagnosis is accurate. If you lie, I won't hit you. I'll just have Yana Liu politely keep an eye on you.
The heir apparent's legs can indeed recover, but it requires long-term acupuncture and training. He shouldn't stay in the dark all day.
Is there really hope?
Yes, but it takes patience.
What a convenient diagnosis from the physician. Could he have been bribed?
If second uncle doubts, try being paralyzed for months.
Insolent.
Fei Shen.
He was talking trash first.
Be civil.
His words stink.
If Cheney stands up, you can stay at the manor.
Is there a monthly allowance for staying?
Can't you thank her first?
Gratitude is courtesy. Money is survival. Courtesy can wait, but survival is urgent.
The banquet is Cheney's public return. Faye, you're going...
Not going. Too many rules. I'll pay if I break stuff.
So you do know fear.
Palace food is great. If you behave, the Empress might reward you.
Madam, I think I can handle the rules. For the reward, and for Cheney Xiao's sake, I can't let them say that he married some violent bandit girl.
Keep your wrist a bit lower. Shorten your steps by half an inch.
This palace is harder than fighting 10 crooked merchants.
Don't fidget.
I didn't see anything. Your business has nothing to do with me.
Husband, your ears are red.
The lanterns are hot.
The moon is pretty hot too.
Keep practicing. Wear this tomorrow. It's not expensive. I won't mind if it breaks.
Is it really cheap?
It's not expensive.
He says it isn't pricey. Why do I feel it's worth more than a gold hairpin? I can't drop this. It'd break my heart. I'll keep it for now. Dropping it is one thing, but losing it is out of the question.
As you wish.
Sister-in-law, life at the stronghold must have been full of fun stories. Why not share some with us?
Not many fun stories. Mostly just disaster relief. Shady merchants mixed sand into grain. So we inspected them.
That's a bit too blunt.
During snowstorms, when the village ran out of food, we distribute the rice we seized.
Your stronghold actually did relief work?
We did. When people are starving, rules don't mean a thing. People need to be fooled before they can listen to reason.
Do you have any special talents?
I can flick candle wicks.
Interesting. A reward!
Thank you, Your Majesty. I didn't fail and got a reward. Miss Shen, today was worth it.
Miss Shen's martial arts are indeed impressive, but as a woman, you should still learn some feminine virtues.
She saved lives and protected the people. That is virtue itself.
This wife Cheney Xiao married is quite interesting.
Were you scared today?
Yes. Scared of embarrassing you.
You didn't. You did great.
Miss Shen's martial arts are indeed impressive, but as a woman, you should still learn some feminine virtues.
Here we go again. When a woman isn't submissive enough, people always question her worth. But when she was saving lives and feeding a whole stronghold, you proper people. Why don't you ask if you're worthy? You're just sitting there eating.
When people are starving, rules don't mean a thing. People need to be fooled before they can listen to reason.
Don't change this line. Her values have been consistent from the first episode until now. Rules shouldn't come before human lives. Dignity won't put food on the table.
She saved lives and protected the people. That is virtue itself.
Beautiful. He didn't say she's uncouth but kind-hearted. That's pleading for her from the manor side. Instead, he said, what she did is virtue itself. He changed the standard by which she's judged. In the first half, she dragged him out of the dark room. But here, he's lifting her out of everyone's prejudice and catching her with dignity. She protected his life, and he protected her spirit. Don't change for anyone. She can silence them at the palace banquet because Cheney Xiao is right beside her. But once they leave the palace, those people won't back down so easily. These people, they'll spread rumors if they can't win an argument. In the next challenge, no one is forcing her to leave. Instead, everyone advises she hide. But with Fei Shen's temper, asking her to leave now is no different from making her admit defeat.
Did you hear? The princess consort of the Dingan Marquis Manor was actually a bandit.
And some say she even has the seal of the heir apparent. The manor will be ruined.
Have you heard? The princess consort of the Dingan Marquis Manor was a bandit.
And some say she even has the seal of the heir apparent. The manor will be ruined.
Faye, the rumors are nasty. Go back to the Duke's Manor to lay low for a bit.
I'm not leaving. If I leave, it'll look like the rumors are true.
Your father's afraid you'll be insulted.
Insults won't kill me. I'd be rich if I were paid.
I'll step forward and clarify everything.
Are you afraid I'll drag you down with me?
What I'm afraid of is that you're hurting, but pretending you're fine.
I'm paid for this. Insults aren't injuries. Or I charge extra. He's right. I fear dragging him down more than being called a bandit.
Fei Ian Cheng will help you. Don't carry it all.
I'm used to carrying it.
Prepare the invitations.
Who will the heir apparent invite?
Invite everyone in the capital who needs to hear this. 3 days later, the Plum Blossom Banquet at the Marquise's Manor.
Are you really going to publicly acknowledge my identity?
You already are who you are.
I'm from a bandit stronghold. It doesn't sound good.
Sounds fine to me.
So many people are staring at me like a pack of wolves waiting for meat. This banquet isn't for plum blossoms. It's to make me a laughingstock.
The Marquis Manor has a 100-year lineage. The princess consort's identity should be clear.
A bandit woman? How is she worthy of standing by your side?
She saved my life. She protected me, helped me eat, see the light, and speak again. When it comes to worthiness, no one in the capital is more suited to stand by me than her.
He said I'm worthy. Saying that in front of so many people. Cheney Xiao, you're scarier than a bounty today.
You talk a good game, heir apparent, but she wasn't legally wed. How will you stop the gossip?
The certificate is ready. We'll finish the rites once I'm stable. I will officially marry Fei Shen as my wife.
Husband, will there be gift money for the wedding?
It's all yours.
Then we must have the ceremony. We can't skip the traditions.
Weren't you just about to flip the table?
I'm just being flexible. I'll flip the table later. Let's collect the money first. He won't just let it go. When a gentle person gets ruthless, it's more of a stumbling block than rocks on a mountain path. Take a break today. We'll try again tomorrow.
No need. Don't touch me.
In pain and still stubborn? Don't treat your legs like stones.
What recovery? It's just a farce.
Crippled is crippled. No matter how much that bandit girl tries, she can't fix those legs.
You want to hide? I'll hide with you. This room is drafty anyway. I won't feel bored.
Leave.
Not leaving. Hiding might cut my allowance.
Fei Shen.
Let me tell you a story. Fifth brother broke his leg training and hugged a tree cursing for 3 days. He still stood up eventually. But the first thing he did when he stood up was chop that tree down. He said the tree was blocking his path.
Boring.
Third brother fell into a pig pen. He was too embarrassed to be seen. Later, he became the best at it. He's already been to the most humiliating place. He wasn't afraid of anything else. I can't just force my way in. It's not that his door is locked. His heart is... I have to wear him down slowly.
If I can't stand up for the rest of my life, will you regret it?
Then keep sitting. I can push your chair.
What nonsense are you up to now?
Lean on this to practice standing. I'll catch you. If I can't catch you, I'll fall with you.
You call this a solution?
It's the bandit way. It's a bit crude, but it works.
Aren't you afraid I'll crush you to death?
I'm tough. Besides, you're so valuable. It's worth being crushed by you. Chenny Xiao, look at me. Don't look at your legs. Look at me. I know you can do it. I'm actually scared to death, but I can't let him see it. If he's falling, I have to be steadier than him.
Cheney, he stood up.
Husband, you stood up.
It was only for a second. It's not worth all this.
Totally worth it. This moment deserves a reward.
I'll grant you a wish.
Then don't keep saying you're useless from now on. This wish isn't expensive. You can afford it, right, husband?
I can afford it.
The smell of the medicine is wrong today. You'll feel cold after drinking it. Someone tampered with it.
You don't know pharmacology.
I know how wicked people's hearts are.
Princess Consort, you're causing trouble again.
If I'm wrong, I'll pay for it. But if I'm right, who will pay for my husband's life? I don't know medicine names, but the poisoner will panic. Shaky hands, darting eyes. You can't hide medicinal powder.
Princess Consort, have mercy. Someone gave me money to add some cold-natured medicine.
A mere medicine boy's nonsense can't frame the second branch.
It was the servants. Nothing to do with us.
Investigate within the manor first. Don't let the word out.
My husband's life isn't a step for the second branch's pride. Cold medicine today, poisoned wine tomorrow?
How dare you?
Even if I'm bold, I'm cleaner than you murderers.
Send the evidence to the officials.
Yes, sir.
Fei Shen. What exactly are you after? Money? Status? Or Cheney?
At first, I was after money. Then I wanted him to live well, to live like a human. To eat, to lose his temper, to bask in the sun, and ideally, to stand up and scold me.
You're quite direct.
I'd be elegant, but I'm uneducated. Fancy words aren't worth much.
The manor situation is complex. The second branch, the clan, the court is no place for a fort girl.
I don't understand the big picture. I only know that if anyone harms Cheney Xiao, I'll hit them.
If Cheney stands up again and no longer needs your protection, will you go back to the fort?
Azure Cloud Fort is my home, and Cheney Xiao is my man. It's best if I can have both.
Greedy?
Old madam. If I don't even dare to dream, that's a real loss.
Take this. If the second branch acts again, use this to summon the manor guards.
This is heavy. It looks valuable. It can summon guards. It's more powerful than money.
Old madam, can this token be exchanged for money? Get out.
On it. Calm down, old madam. Anger hurts your liver. Medicine is expensive. I'll take the token, and I'll protect him. This medicine is more expensive than meat. If Cheney Xiao can stand up, his legs are worth a mountain of gold.
Faye, I finally see you.
Did you bring the money you owe?
Between us, is money all that's left?
There's also interest.
This is the marriage contract. I never forgot my feelings. I just had no choice. You're just a luck-bringer bride now. Cheney Xiao might not be sincere. Start over with me. I'm already a Tanhua. I can give you dignity.
Are you finished? Do I look like the type to eat spoiled leftovers?
How can you be so vulgar?
Spoiled food can't be eaten, and bad people can't be kept. Tanhua Lu, you owe money, yet you're acting affectionate. You've put all your learning into calculations.
Marriage contract?
Husband, listen to me. It's not what you think.
Does your hand hurt?
A little.
Cheney Xiao, you're just a cripple. How can you compete with me?
At least she chose me.
Why are you acting so tough? It's not like I couldn't beat him.
I know, but some things I must say myself.
Did you hear that? The old contract is void. Pay back your debt. Block me again. And I'll leave you with the stone lion.
You're just a luck-bringer bride now. Cheney Xiao might not be sincere with you. Start over with me. I'm already a Tanhua. I can give you dignity.
Not paying your debts. Snobbish and greedy. Your first words aren't an apology, but a plea to go back. Tanhua Lu. This old marriage contract is too rough even to wipe a table with.
Are you done? Do I look like someone who would go back to eating leftovers?
Nicely done. With people like him, forget feelings. Just talk about debts and interest. Chief Shen's handling of her ex is all about clear accounts.
At least she chose me.
This step forward wasn't to prove he's better than Zion Lu. It's the first time in front of others that he said, "She chose me." Well said. But clearly he hasn't gotten over his jealousy yet.
Does your leg hurt, or did you hurt it taking that step just now?
No.
After returning to the manor, he hasn't eaten, drunk, or spoken. If Fei Shen still can't tell he's jealous, she'll end up treating him for a leg injury.
Does your leg hurt? Or did you hurt it taking that step?
No.
Then have some water.
No.
Have some sweets.
No.
No food, drink, or scolding. Worse than leg pain. Did that unlucky Zion Lu really upset him that much?
Back then, did you really want to marry Zion Lu?
Hobby. You're jealous.
No.
If not, then why ask? Your face is cold enough to chill an ice house.
Fine. If you don't want to say.
I'll tell you, back then, I thought scholars were easy to keep. They live without meat, perfect for the fort's frugal life.
Easy to keep?
Yes, but later, I found out, even if they don't eat meat, they still cost money. Harder to keep those who don't pay debts.
So, you regret it?
I do. I regret not clearly stating the interest back then. Such a huge loss. Hubby is definitely jealous.
Keep talking nonsense, and I'll dock your allowance.
Things are different now.
How?
Actually, you're easier to care for, even if you're fussy. I like you. Oops, too fast. Can I take it back? No, I need to fix this fast. I meant, I like your allowance.
Too late. I heard it.
Even if you did, no raising the price.
No raising the price.
That's good.
Put it on the account.
Gifts, naming, and wedding rights all cost money. Marriage is costly. Cash instead.
This is for status. Why cash it?
I have the status, but money is more practical.
You should have everything you deserve.
You think so too? I thought you'd find it troublesome.
The first time, you just barged into the bridal chamber. It was too rushed. We'll make up for it this time.
He still remembers that night on the roof. I thought I was the only one who remembered. Make up for it? Why are those words worth more than the bride price? Fine, but the bride price is mine.
It's all yours.
No gongs or shouting slogans during the ceremony. No carrying wine jars into the main hall.
No gongs?
Faye, try this on. I picked it out myself.
Where are you running?
I'm just checking if the gift boxes are sturdy.
Come back here.
Hubby, you're more invested in this than the bride.
I'm the groom.
The groom just needs to wait for the ceremony.
If my bride runs away, who will I marry?
Who's running? Before the gift money is in my hands, I'm staying right here.
Then I'll prepare more of it.
Hubby, this phoenix crown is heavier than a millstone.
I'll support you.
Are you supporting me, or am I supporting you?
We'll support each other.
Wait, Fei Shen is from a bandit camp. She's ruined. She doesn't belong in the Xiao family tree.
She can't marry. Fei Shen promised to marry me. The old vow stands. How can she marry another?
Zion Lu, before we talk about old vows, pay back Azure Cloud Fort with interest first.
You dare crash a wedding while in debt? Tanhua Lu, you've got nerve and quite a thick skin.
Zion Lu was sent by the second branch to disrupt the wedding. Here's the evidence. Money transfers. The secret letters and notes can be verified.
Whoever causes trouble today will face family punishment.
This kick is for not paying your debt. My dress is too expensive today. I'll spare you the second kick.
Fei Shen is my lawfully wedded wife. Continue the ceremony.
First, bow to heaven and earth.
Must hook them in the first 3 seconds. Male lead, tragic, handsome, difficult. Female lead must be strong, wild, and witty.
Male lead must be tragic, handsome, and difficult. Is this a male lead or a luxury appliance past its warranty?
Cheney Xiao is paralyzed, gloomy, reclusive, and avoids everyone.
He won't eat, go out, or see people, and uses hidden weapons. If a man like this lived today, I'd send him to a doctor, then a psychiatrist. You can't just torture your partner. The heroine can't just revolve around a man. She needs her own stronghold. She loves money because her people rely on her to eat. She can fight because some truths are only heard when you stand your ground. Male lead, you've locked the door so tight, she won't get anywhere through the front door. Then don't use the door. Fei Shen, go in from above.
You dare touch me?
We'll be familiar soon enough. Bear with it, heir apparent.
The first wedding, she accidentally wore the wrong dress. The manor needs someone to marry him for the first time.
Wait. Fei Shen is from a bandit camp. She's ruined. She doesn't belong in the family tree.
She can't marry. Fei Shen promised to marry me. The old vow stands. How can she marry another?
This time is different. He knows her identity. He knows her origin. He knows how many mistakes she'll make. In front of everyone, he chose her. This wedding isn't just about ritual. It's about choice. The first time, she was just a lucky charm. But this time, she is being Fei Shen, lawfully wedded.
Strange. The ceremony is over. The fight is done. Why do I feel like a thief now that it's the wedding night?
She didn't flinch when fighting or bowing. Now the door is closed. Why can't she look up? The groom is here. It's not about who fights better, but who blushes first.
How strange. The ceremony is over. The fight is done. Why do I feel like a thief now that it's the wedding night?
Heir apparent. I finally got you inside. From now on, I don't have to guard your chastity every night.
Get out.
I'll leave. Long live the heir apparent and princess consort. Everything went smoothly.
Why the stare? Is there rice on my face or is my crown crooked?
You look beautiful.
Can I trade that compliment for cash?
No.
Then it's not very useful. Deducting from my monthly allowance again. It's our wedding day. Let's not be so unlucky.
It's not an employment contract.
What if I want to go back to the stronghold?
I'll go with you.
Forget the Marquise's manor.
Azure Cloud Fort is your home, and so is the Marquise Manor. You don't have to lose one home for the other.
Good contract. Valuable. But what if you back out?
I'm at your mercy, my lady.
I'll take you to the fort as my stronghold husband.
I'd be more than happy.
Don't chicken out, Chief. Give him a kiss.
Oh, boy. The heir apparent's reputation is in serious danger.
Ignore them.
I'll take the contract. Only a coward breaks a promise.
I won't break it.
Slow down. One step at a time. Every step you take is pricey. I can't afford if you fall.
Are you worried about me or the money?
Both? Aren't you valuable? Chenyi Xiao.
The heir apparent's old injury has flared up. It's worse than before. He rushed the standing drills and overstrained himself. Without proper care, his leg injury might worsen.
I was too impatient. I just wanted him to stand up, but forgot he's not a sack of rice. I can't just carry him up the mountain in one go.
Why aren't you eating?
To save money.
You never skimp on food.
Did I push you too hard?
This is the path I chose.
But I nagged you every day, teasing you with rewards. If you really ruin your legs, this money feels like blood money.
I want to stand up, not because you nagged me, but because I want to walk to your side.
Leg injuries heal, but heartaches don't. The pain isn't just in his legs. He's trapped on the old battlefield.
How do you treat heartache?
Find his heart's wound first.
You investigated the past?
I just wanted to know what's trapping you.
Don't meddle in that.
You're my husband. How is it not my business?
Fei Shen, stop investigating.
Fine. If you won't talk, I won't ask. But I can't watch you keep torturing yourself.
These are the families of the soldiers who went to war with Cheney but never returned.
Do they hate him?
Listen for yourself.
Is the heir apparent all right?
Not really.
If he hadn't risked his life to bring back their remains, we wouldn't even have a grave. Not his fault. It's the missing supplies. Blame the missing reinforcements. Those who sent them to die. This is the blood letter my husband left before he died.
Chenyi Xiao, you've carried this guilt for so long. Even the dead don't blame you. The one blaming you is yourself.
Who told you to see them?
I wanted the truth.
The truth? Do you know what this reminds me of? The missing supplies. The reinforcements that never came. I watched them all die one by one. They called me general, but I couldn't save them.
So you lock yourself away, letting those who harmed them live happy lives?
You just have to rip open the wound.
A festering wound will only keep hurting. I won't say it's all in the past, because it isn't. The dead won't return, the pain won't just vanish. But I'll be with you when you seek the truth. If you can't walk, I'll push you. If you want to stand, I'll support you. If you want to yell, you can yell at me first. I'm thick-skinned.
I'm really scared.
It's okay to be scared. You're still alive. You can still demand justice. Slow down, one step at a time.
Sounds so easy. As if loving someone gives you the right to demand they heal.
I won't say it's all in the past, because it isn't.
She won't forgive him on behalf of the dead. She doesn't force him to let it go. She's just trying to find the truth. Keep him company. Before, she used brute force to push him out of the dark room, but now she finally understands some doors shouldn't be kicked down. Instead, you wait outside and tell him, whenever you're ready to open it, I'll be here.
The clues point to the second branch uncle. The grain swap was linked to a merchant they secretly ran.
If this gets out, Marquis Manor's old reputation will be ruined.
Can reputation feed us or bring back fallen soldiers?
Fei Shen.
I know my words are harsh, but they didn't just hurt a reputation, they took lives.
I'll investigate.
You do your investigation. I'll do things my way.
What are you doing?
Husband, war tactics say it's a secret.
Stop using the art of war as an excuse.
Chief, raid it?
Raid it. Raiding villains isn't robbery. It's justice.
Who are you to break into a private warehouse?
People who fight injustice. Men were dying on the battlefield, yet they traded silver for moldy grain and sand. This isn't business, it's crushing lives.
Chief, I found it.
She conspired with bandits to rob merchants. She's clearly framing the second branch.
3,000 stones of grain were missing in the army back then. The second branch recorded 3,000 stones of moldy grain that month.
They hike prices and force folks to sell children. I won't lie.
So it wasn't just Cheney you harmed.
Seal the second branch's study and warehouse. Not a single ledger should be missing.
Where are you going? The back door is drafty, don't throw out your back.
Don't come any closer. If anyone comes closer, I'll kill her. He has Pearl.
Cedric Xiao, using your sister as a shield? Are you even a man?
Shut up. Without you, the second branch wouldn't have fallen.
If you hadn't harmed people, no one could have brought you down.
Big brother, save me.
Cedric Xiao, your father pushed you forward to do his dirty work. He's just saving himself. Are you taking his blame? I had no choice.
People are afraid of having choices. Only bad people say they have no choice.
Don't you think I've always been one step ahead of you? Now, look at me.
Why are you being so tough? Did I tell you to stand up? Are your legs iron? You can't wreck them like this.
Not to prove myself this time.
Then what was it for?
To help you save her.
If you dare do this again, I'll tie you to the wheelchair.
Would you really, my wife?
Even if I couldn't bear it, I would.
Cheney, it was my mistake. I cared too much for the Manor's reputation. I thought you were just grieving in that dark room. Protecting our dignity only pushed you down deeper.
Grandmother, I don't want an apology.
Then what do you want?
The truth revealed and the old troops' names cleared.
Manor won't hide old cases. Submit the evidence. Those who should be tried will be handed over.
Old madam, this looks very expensive. You won't make me pay for it, will you?
Come here. From today on, you will manage the inner court ledgers of the Marquis Manor.
Me?
As Cheney's wife, you're a Xiao family daughter-in-law.
Managing the house, warehouse, and ledgers. Is this a lucky break or a heavy burden?
This Marquis Manor will depend on you from now on.
Old madam, can this tally be exchanged for a monthly allowance?
You'll also be in charge of the Marquis Manor's warehouse.
Don't worry, old madam. No one will dare touch a single penny in the warehouse. I'll teach him the cost of blind greed. If you take the money, you take a beating.
Tone it down. Tone it down.
I already have. I didn't kiss the treasury on the spot.
By imperial decree, heir of the Marquis Manor, Cheney Xiao, enter the palace immediately.
The second branch fell and the palace is here. There's more to this. There's a bigger conspiracy.
Princess consort. No weapons allowed in the palace.
Almost forgot. This time it's really gone.
Just how many did you bring?
When out, never aim to hurt, but always defend.
This is the palace.
Palace villains just wear finer clothes.
Cheney Xiao, the old case of military rations at the border. Do you have evidence?
I do. Here is the evidence regarding the border rations case, including the blood letters and notarized statements.
He looks like a general. Those calling him useless are blind.
The heir apparent suffered. Extreme is natural. This case is far-reaching. We can't rely on the heir's words alone.
What a joke, sir. If I'd beaten up the second branch earlier, you wouldn't be here making snide remarks.
Who are you?
I'm the Azure Cloud.
Your servant's wife.
Lord Xiao, your wife is quite frank.
Your Majesty, I am but your humble servant. But one thing is true. Empty stomachs in battle kill both people and the border spirit.
Reopen the case. Cheney Xiao will assist in the investigation. Anyone involved in the ration case, regardless of rank, shall be strictly interrogated.
I obey your command.
Why did you answer for me just now?
I was afraid you'd treat the palace like your fort.
Even my fort has rules. Steal food and you get beaten.
You can't talk like that in the Imperial study.
I'll try to be more subtle next time.
I want to stand up and toast them.
I'll be right beside you. I won't help you up too soon. He needs to stand on his own.
Brothers, Cheney is late. The old injustice has been cleared. Those who harmed you will face trial. Your families, the Marquis' manor, and court will provide care.
Stay steady. Eat this. Bitter wine for sorrow, sweet treats for comfort.
I didn't stand up before because I failed them.
If they saw you now, married to such a fierce wife, they'd think you hit the jackpot.
You're certainly not modest.
Modesty doesn't put food on the table. Besides, it's the truth.
It is the truth.
You stood well today.
Not well enough.
What else do you want?
To keep practicing. Not for the Marquis' manor. Not for the seal of the heir apparent. But for the day. I can truly stand by your side.
Before, he wanted to stand to prove he wasn't useless. Now he says, it's to stand by my side. Then eat more. You need strength if you want to stand next to me.
Heir, my lady, a letter from Azure Cloud Fort.
Short on money? Settle the accounts first.
It's not about money. Miss Liu is holding a recruitment contest for a new chief.
Recruitment?
The chief of Azure Cloud Fort is wise and skilled. A contest! Martial arts and literature. Winner trains with the leader.
Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
A day of training.
It just means getting a beating, nothing else.
Let's go see.
You're actually going?
My wife is looking for a groom. I, her husband, should be present. The chief is in high demand.
Of course.
This is a jealousy showdown. He used to just sit in a wheelchair looking cold. Now he can get in the ring with a cane. I won't call it a medical miracle, but jealousy truly speeds up recovery.
I, the chief of Azure Cloud Fort, am as pretty as a flower and can crush rocks. I'm good with money and highly sought after.
She knows he cares, yet she's teasing him with it. It's not because she's insecure. It's because she finally feels safe, because she believes he won't push her away over a joke. So she dares to joke about what she's most afraid to lose.
If she wants to go to the fort, I'll go with her. If she stays, I stay. If she hits someone, I'll hand her the stick. If she wants to reason, I'll be her witness.
This answer hits harder than gold. I think I've been hit.
This round, on the surface, it's about who marries the leader. But actually, it answers if he's willing to enter her old life, heir of the Marquis manor, defending the ring at the fort. This isn't about being superior, but about telling everyone she doesn't have to give up her identity as chief to also be his wife.
Cheney Xiao, you just confessed, and now you want to leave me? Typical of men's promises. Less reliable than Black Mountain.
He's not afraid of loving you. He's afraid of choices. Every home she has was hard-earned. So she's afraid that loving someone means she has to lose another part of herself.
I want to go to the border first. You stay in the capital. Both the Marquise's manor and Duke's manor will look after you.
What did you say?
Male lead. Your next task isn't a confession. It's letting her know loving her doesn't mean taking her away from the mountain.
Chief, you've avoided the son-in-law 3 times now. If you keep hiding, you'll break the fort's gate.
Who's hiding? Viewing the scenery and the fort's future.
Before, the future just meant meat or buns tomorrow.
I'm not afraid of him. I'm afraid I'll really fall for him. Manors and Azure Cloud Fort are pulling at me. But if Cheney Xiao speaks, I don't know where my heart belongs anymore. Why are you here? Legs hurt. Pei Zhao, why no stop?
Princess Consort, I couldn't stop the heir apparent.
Dismissed.
Husband, coming to the fort's gate in the middle of the night. Are you checking up on me or collecting a debt?
Waiting for you.
I won't run away.
You hide. I never believed anyone would stay. Nor did I dare ask. There was no wind or light in my dark room. The medicine was cold, and so was I. But since you came, the dark room became sunlit. Sweets follow medicine. The manor is lively.
Hubby, is this sweet talk while working late? If so, you owe me extra silver.
No.
Then what is it?
A confession.
Got money?
I have betrothal gifts, an allowance, and a treasury. It's all yours.
Then I'll take it.
No refunds after taking it.
Stronghold rules. Once something is in my hands, not even God can take it back.
The frontier is cold and harsh. Your leg just got a bit better. How can you go back to a place like that?
As a ration strategist, you won't need to charge into battle. The border needs someone even more.
Especially since the old rations case is being reopened.
The frontier sounds good. Vast land and few people. Perfect for robbing the rich to help the poor.
Faye.
I mean, it's perfect for rectifying rations. It benefits the country and the people. Easier said than done. The blizzards and weapons at the frontier are real. He can barely stand, yet he's returning to battle. I can smile, but my heart feels like it's being wrung.
Can't sleep?
I'm asleep.
Still talking back in your sleep.
I'm exceptionally gifted.
I want to go to the frontier first. You stay in the capital. The Marquis' manor and the Duke's manor will look after you.
What did you say?
The frontier is harsh and far away. You don't need to suffer with me.
Cheney Xiao, you just confessed and now you want to abandon me? Men's words are less reliable than shady merchants.
I'm not leaving you.
Then what is it? Arranging a comfortable life for me while you go play the hero?
What are you doing?
Packing my bags.
To where?
The frontier.
It will be very hard for you.
When has my life not been hard? Besides, I'm the chief of Azure Cloud Fort. I'm the best at managing rations. The frontier lacks rations, accountants, and fighters. How am I not suitable?
I'm afraid of dragging you down.
You want to stand by my side? And I want to stand by yours too. You check the rations. I'll check the granary. If your leg hurts, I'll carry you. If you dare to go alone, I'll chase you to the frontier. And carry you back, wheelchair and all.
Fine.
Fine what?
Tomorrow, I'll ask His Majesty's permission to take my wife with me.
Then let's eat first. The frontier is harsh. We can't waste this roast chicken from the capital.
This is the heir's wife? She doesn't look like a noble lady from the capital.
I heard she's from Stronghold and wants to interfere with rations.
Watching is free, but talking behind our backs costs money.
The heir has come a long way. The ledgers are ready.
Inspect the granary first.
It's windy at the frontier. A little sand in the grain is unavoidable.
Unavoidable? Your unavoidable is well planned. Clean on top and sand on the bottom. Even your lies have layers.
You've misunderstood, madam.
Explain to the hungry soldiers. Rations are to eat, not waste. Put sand in the rice, and you'll eat it first.
420 stones in March. 300 inches May. The account is short by 70 stones. Seal the granary, and interrogate the clerks. Reweigh all rations from today.
So someone is actually investigating.
If the rice is clean, I'll call her Madame.
Say it if it hurts. Holding it in won't get you a raise.
I'm fine.
Your mouth is so stubborn, even a dead duck would take lessons from you.
Do you regret coming?
I do. If I'd known there was so little meat, I'd have brought more chickens. Since he can still smile in this blizzard, it wasn't a wasted trip. Don't worry, I'll manage the rations and look after your leg too. Embezzle rations on my watch, and your history. Food is life.
You're mighty, madam.
The bandits are familiar with the mountain paths. A rash pursuit would lead to an ambush.
The heir's wife isn't military. It's best not to let her interfere.
Madam, where are you going?
For a walk.
Walking with a blade?
The border winds are strong. The blade holds down my robes.
Let her go.
Heir apparent.
When has she ever stayed out of trouble?
You really know me well.
That's why I've ordered backup on the north slope.
Husband. Those who know me see my worry. Those who don't, say, I'm running wild.
Stop joking around. Come back alive.
Don't worry. The bandits still owe me a cart of grain. Tie up the grain thieves. Save the captives first. Kill recklessly, and you'll copy the military rules.
Madam punishes by copying rules?
I won't be copying them. But Shan Xiao will.
Who are you?
I'm your superior. The second branch fell, but the remnants remain. Good. I was worried it was too cold for a warm-up.
She actually rescued them.
Brought back grain carts.
Quite bold.
Didn't you already arrange backup?
What if I hadn't?
Then I'd settle the score with you when I return.
Madam is brave and wise. I misspoke before.
To err is human. Admitting it is great. Next time you look down on someone, pay a fine first.
The second branch fell, but remnants remain.
Perfect. The border is dull. I need someone to practice on.
One is a strategist, the other a warrior. The heir apparent and madam are a perfect match.
Stop.
Madam, the patrol route is already fixed. You can't just stop.
This is the wrong path.
Madam, you don't know military orders. Don't disrupt us.
Change course.
Heir apparent.
Military orders are absolute. Are you disobeying?
Why so frantic? I doubt it's just snow under that slope. It's your henchmen.
They want to stage an avalanche.
That greedy general was so frantic earlier. Something's fishy.
I've made him believe. The plan is still moving forward.
We'll beat them at their own game.
They'll strike tonight. I'll hold the camp and block the road. You take the side ridge to flank them.
Husband, you're becoming more like me.
Like you? In what way?
In how you trick people. You have the bandit flair.
Be careful. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Come back alive.
I will definitely return. You aren't allowed to stand up recklessly either. If you push yourself while I'm away, I'll confiscate your cane when I'm back.
You're a strict wife.
Madam. Heir apparent. Your leg.
Dig the east side. Lower the ropes. Intercept the snow on the west slope. No more collapses.
Is your leg okay?
Fei Shen, you scared me to death.
But I'm back now.
Good.
Husband, you stood quite firmly just now.
Don't make me stand up that way again.
Don't push yourself today. Stop if it hurts.
You said that yesterday too.
She used to love saying stand up. Now she doesn't push anymore. It's because she finally understands companionship. It's not just about reaching out to help. It also includes knowing when to hold back.
I can't help him. I've pushed him and carried him all the way. Helped him along. But he has to take this step himself.
Yes. This step, he must walk it alone.
What are you doing?
Falling with you.
The snow is cold.
The title is only truly finished today. It's not that she cured the lame prince, but rather, she pulled him into the sunlight, and he is finally willing to walk to her, step by step. It's okay to be slow, as long as every step is his own choice. It's worth more than any miracle.
Don't push yourself today. Stop if it hurts.
You said that yesterday too.
And the day before? Good advice is like medicine. It's worth hearing often.
Truth is usually hard to hear.
If I say it's easy, it's easy. I can't help you. I've pushed him all the way, carried him and supported him. But he has to take this step himself.
What are you doing?
Falling with you.
The snow is cold.
You know it's cold yet you still fall? When I learned lightness skills, I fell much harder. Then the old leader said, "No one will laugh at you anymore. But no one will pull you up either. Today, I'll laugh at you and pull you up."
Don't come over. This time, it's my turn to walk to you.
You're walking too slowly.
I'll get faster.
So precious. The Marquise Manor must reward me in the capital.
Every step I take from now on will be your reward.
It's a deal then. 1 reward per step. Only a scoundrel breaks his word.
A gentleman's word.
Is his bond.
Fei Shen is an angel from heaven.
Cheney.
Mother. I'm back.
The chief is back. And the son-in-law too.
No shouting in front of the Marquise's manor.
It's a joyful day. It's bad luck not to cheer.
You two performed exceptionally well. Fei of the Shen clan. For protecting grain, ending the revolt, and saving the people, I bestow the title of Lady Yi Yong, 100 gold taels, and 10 silks.
Give your thanks.
Your humble servant thanks your majesty.
I see your main concern isn't the title.
Your majesty is wise. The title is nice, but gold is more practical.
Good. I'll add another chest of silver rewards.
I could visit the palace more often. If the rewards are enough, I can even learn another set of rules.
Faye, without you, Cheney wouldn't be where he is today.
Don't be like that. I was just doing a job for money.
It's not just about money now.
Then what else?
You have my heart.
I'll deal with you once we're in our room.
You wouldn't have the heart.
I'd have the heart to take away your sweets.
Fei. Cheney still needs recovery. It's best you stay at the Marquise Manor.
She's finally reunited with her family. She should stay at the Duke's Manor more often.
Oh dear. Most people's endings are about having nowhere to go. She has too many homes and doesn't know which one to pick. It sounds like happiness, but choosing one side feels like letting the other down.
Even fighting isn't this hard. The Marquis Manor has my husband. The Duke's Manor has my parents. Azure Cloud Fort has my brothers. Why is having more homes harder than having more enemies?
This moment is more important than any sweet words he could say. He didn't choose the Marquise's manor for her, nor did he simply allow her to visit the fortress occasionally. He seriously considered her responsibilities and protected her roots for her. He even made sure her followers all had honest livelihoods.
I have a plan. Azure Cloud Fort is on a key route. If it remains a bandit camp, it lacks legitimacy.
Remembering a wish someone made in passing. And then turning it into a feasible plan. Cheney Xiao, you're not just a perfect male lead this time. You're a worthy partner.
Line up for rations. Submit your route before we escort you.
Exactly. Her martial arts roots are preserved, and she hasn't lost control of operations. What she wants was never to be settled by someone else, but to remain the boss herself.
Faye, Cheney still needs to recover. Staying at the Marquis Manor is best.
She finally returned to her family. She should visit the Duke's Manor more.
Chief, the brothers are waiting for you to decide.
You should also learn to manage the family accounts.
Stop. Even fighting isn't this hard. My husband is at the Marquis Manor. I have family at the State Duke's Manor in Azure Cloud Fort. Why is having more homes harder than having enemies?
I have a plan. Azure Cloud Fort is on a key route. If it remains a bandit camp, it lacks legitimacy. But if we turn it into Azure Cloud Mortuary, funded by both manors, help refugees, escort merchants, move grain fairly, it gives brothers work while keeping Fei Shen's martial roots.
Azure Cloud Mortuary sounds more impressive than a bandit fort.
State Duke's Manor will fund it.
Marquis's Manor will contribute to.
If you manage it well, it'll be a merit.
When did you think of this?
Ever since you said Azure Cloud Fort was your home.
Thank you.
No need for thanks between husband and wife.
Then pay me in silver instead. Line up for rations. Escort merchants. Submit your routes. The mortuary isn't for free meals.
Chief, we should call you master now.
Sounds like a wine merchant. Husband, this is great. But how do we split the mortuary's profits?
You keep the accounts.
Mother, it's a rare day. Let them be.
This is improper.
Chief, lots of people are betting today.
Betting on what?
Betting on whether the heir apparent can lead you onto the platform.
You'd even bet on that?
I bet he can.
She's quite bold. I want to bet he can too. But his legs still can't handle long standing. I'm worried he'll be in pain.
Come here.
Are you tired? Do you want to use the wheelchair again?
No.
Don't push yourself.
Today, I want to stand by your side.
Kiss her.
If these clothes weren't so pricey, I wouldn't have worn them.
Luckily, they were.
And luckily, you're handsome.
Only handsome?
And generous with money. Husband, do you think me falling through the roof was destiny?
Yes.
So sure?
If not for destiny. Who else could crash through my wedding suite ceiling? And crash right into my heart.
Cheney Xiao, your words are becoming cheap.
Only for your ears. Free of charge.
Smooth talker, no sweets for you.
Then I'll deduct your roof repair fee.
Money ruins the mood between couples.
That's strange coming from you.
Money grubber, fighter. Chatterbox, loyal to her friends. Always. Never. For the sake of love, lost herself. She became the princess consort, but remained the chief. She had the marquise manor and the duke's manor, but didn't treat Azure Cloud Fort as a past that needed to be erased. A good ending isn't that the heroine finally married respectably, but that everyone finally admits that her original self is worthy of love.
Over here, make that tile steady.
Madam, the roof is dangerous. Please come down.
Don't worry, Uncle Joe. I used to climb trees higher than this on the mountain.
After he could walk, he didn't become a different person. And after she fell for him, she didn't become proper. Walking, smiling, and docking allowances. One can protect people, one can make money, and she still dares to tear off the roof. This is a real ending. Not about fixing the characters, but finally allowing them to truly be themselves. At first it was for the money, then it was for him to live well. And later on, the man, the two homes, she wants them all.
Why could the male lead stand up again? Why did the female lead fall for him?
He could stand up. Not because love cures everything, but because someone respected his pain and helped him find the truth. Finally, he was willing to move forward himself. And the female lead falling for him wasn't because he went from being lame to walking, but because during her hardest times, she already counted him as one of her own. One dragged the other out of the darkness. One learned to walk by her side. It's nice.
You took 300 taels from the treasury yesterday.
I didn't waste it.
What did you buy?
Repairing the Azure Cloud mortuary granary, buying coats for the refugees, and 2 carts of chickens.
I get the first 2, but why the chickens?
There are many people at the mortuary. Food is the first necessity.
The ledger says, for Madam's mood.
Husband, don't trust books blindly. Better know books than total belief.
But you wrote this ledger.
That's why you can't trust it at all.
If you keep wasting treasury money, I'll dock your allowance.
You can't. I earn more. Look, the money from the mortuary's escorts, the granary surplus, the interest on the Emperor's reward money, it's all here. Who was it that kept me here with a high salary? It's too late for regrets now.
No regrets. Well earned. You've worked hard, madam.
Where's my reward?
None.
Stingy. Now he can walk, smile, manage accounts, and even annoy me. It's better this way, much more valuable than the cold benefactor he was. Over here, make that tile steady.
Madam, the roof is dangerous. Please come down.
Don't worry, Uncle Zoe. I've climbed higher trees.
This isn't a tree. It's the main room of the Marquis' manor.
Fei Shen.
Husband, checking up on me?
Still want to take me to the fort as your stronghold husband?
No need to carry you anymore.
Why?
You're already mine anyway.
Get down!
Can you catch me?
Let's see.
Does your leg hurt?
No.
Are you sure?
To catch my lady, it doesn't hurt.
Smooth talker. No sweets for you then.
Then I'll dock your pay for roof repairs.
Money talk ruins the romance between us.
Hearing that from your mouth is quite a surprise.
Go. Bring some hot tea and snacks.
You two are really flaunting your love.